Battle of the Brains, presented by Invest 529. Central Virginia's high school academic quiz show. Today's match features First Colonial High School versus NANSEMOND-SUFFOLK Academy. Let's play.
Hello and welcome. This is Battle of the Brains, Central Virginia's longest running high school academic quiz show. I'm Cheryl Miller. Our teams are playing for a total of $20,000 in scholarship money this season, courtesy of Invest 529 and the E.W. Scripps Foundation. The final four teams will each get a share, the winning school receiving $10,000. Our competition welcomes teams from schools all across the Commonwealth of Virginia. The academic athletes joining us today, the Patriots of First Colonial High School, coached by Carl Naki. First Colonial High School is a part of the Virginia Beach City Public Schools District. The fully accredited school is home to the Legal Studies Academy. Also with us today, the Saints of NANSEMOND-SUFFOLK Academy, coached by Marianne Conrad. Located in Suffolk, NANSEMOND-SUFFOLK Academy serves nearly 900 students pre-K through grade 12 on 2 campuses. This independent school's mission is to engage students in personal growth, inspire them to discover their passion, and empower them to make a difference in our world. It's good to have these students with us today. Our match will consist of 3 toss-up rounds and a category round. Players wishing to answer will buzz in, wait for me to call on them before giving their answer. Any interruption of questions with an incorrect answer will result in a point deduction. There's no deduction for an incorrect answer to a completed question. All right, students, let's go with the first toss-up round. What is the only NFL team named for religious figures? Noah.
The Saints.
The New Orleans Saints is correct. What was the first country invaded by the Nazis during World War II? Austin.
Czechoslovakia.
That is incorrect. First Colonial. Liam.
Poland.
That is correct. In 1939, September 1st. In 1935, the country of Persia officially changed its name to what? Austin.
Iran.
Iran is correct. In the early 1900s, some called it a British lake as its coastline was almost entirely ruled by Britain. Around 1600, though, it was a Portuguese lake due to the country's colonies on its African and Indian shores. Name this body of water between Africa, Asia, and Australia. Layla.
The Southern Ocean.
That is incorrect. NANSEMOND-SUFFOLK. Austin.
The Indian Ocean.
Indian Ocean is correct. Who wrote, government, even at its best state, is but a necessary evil, and these are the times that try men's souls, in a pamphlet called The American Crisis? Austin.
Thomas Paine.
Correct. This moon was the larger of the 2 discovered in 1877. It has a name that means fear in Greek.
Phobos.
That is correct. It has been adapted for film twice, once by Jean-Paul Sartre in Les Sorciers de Salem, and again in 1996 with Winona Ryder as Abigail Williams. Name this Arthur Miller play about the Salem witch trials. Blaze.
The Crucible.
Correct. What is the only substance on Earth that is lighter as a solid than it is as a liquid? Austin.
Mercury.
That is incorrect. First Colonial. Colin?
Water.
That is correct. It is the world's 2nd most popular sport. In this sport, a batter keeps hitting until he's out. Austin?
Baseball.
That is incorrect. First Colonial? Layla?
Cricket.
Cricket is correct. You may need your pencil and paper for this one. In a right triangle, if the 2 shorter sides are 5 and 12 units respectively, how long is the hypotenuse? Charles?
13.
Correct. If a B-flat clarinet sounds a G, what note is it in concert pitch? Catherine?
F sharp.
No. That is incorrect. First Colonial? Colin?
F natural.
That is correct. Clarinets sound 1 whole step lower than what's written. Providence is the capital of what New England state? Austin?
Rhode Island.
Correct. According to Freud, in psychoanalysis, what word is used to refer to that part of one's personality which functions as kind of a censor or conscience? Layla?
The id.
That is incorrect. NANSEMOND-SUFFOLK. Austin?
Superego.
That is correct. All right, teams, here's a video question from the Brainy Bunch, and wait until the question is asked completely before buzzing in.
Depicted as a modestly dressed woman, she was the daughter of Rhea and Cronus and the sister of Zeus. Name this Greek goddess of hearth, home, and cooking.
Charles.
Hestia.
That is correct. Who was the first president to be born a U.S. citizen? Austin.
Martin Van Buren.
Correct. Born in 1782 in New York to Dutch parents. What teenage Swedish activist gained international recognition? Noah.
Greta Thunberg.
Greta Thunberg is correct for her belief that humanity is facing a crisis from climate change. What are the names of the two houses of the Virginia legislature? Noah.
House of Burgesses and House of Commons.
That is incorrect. NANSEMOND-SUFFOLK. Austin.
House of Burgesses and House of Representatives.
It's actually the Virginia Senate and the House of Delegates. Magnanimity refers to generosity of spirit. Spell magnanimity. Liam.
M-A-G-A-N-A-M-I-T-Y.
That is incorrect. NANSEMOND-SUFFOLK. Charles.
M-A-G-N-A-N-I-M-I-T-Y.
That is correct. M-A-G-N-A-N-I-M-I-T-Y. And that buzzer is the end of our first round. Good job by our team so far, but we've got a lot more questions for them ahead. Up next, we'll introduce you to today's players, and then they'll take on the category round here on Battle of the Brains.
Miss a week of Battle of the Brains? Want to catch up on the full season of play? Watch full episodes on our YouTube channel.
Welcome back to Battle of the Brains.
Here are the scores following the first toss-up round here on Battle of the Brains. Our team from First Colonial High School with 70 points. Our team from NANSEMOND-SUFFOLK Academy with 100 points. And we'll get back to our match and more questions just ahead, but we wanted to introduce you to our players first. Let's meet our team from First Colonial High School. The Patriots are coached by Carl Naki, and let's start with Liam. Liam Wilson is a junior, a member of the Math and Spanish Honor Societies, plans to study political science, would like to eventually earn a law degree. Next up is Layla Bullard, who is a junior, plans to study pre-law in college, likes telling jokes and listening to Taylor Swift. Our team captain is Noah Smith, who is a senior, enjoys basketball, reading, and taking a nap now and then. And on the First Colonial football team, he plans to join the Navy after graduation. And wrapping up the team is Colin Disher, who is a sophomore who enjoys playing instruments including the trombone, the bassoon, and the trumpet, and would like to one day work for the State Department. That is our team from First Colonial High School. Now let's meet our team from NANSEMOND-SUFFOLK Academy. They are the Saints. Their coach is Marianne Conrad. First up is Catherine Conrad, who is a senior. She's the SCO president, president of the Women in STEM Club, captain of the varsity cross-country team, member of the varsity swim and soccer teams, and honor council representative. Our team captain from NANSEMOND-SUFFOLK Academy is Austin Hunt, who is a senior. He plays varsity soccer. He's co-president of the Haitian Awareness Club. Favorite subject is history and enjoys fishing and listening to new music. Next up is Charles Creighton, who is a senior, is on the varsity tennis team, is the SCO treasurer and honor council representative, and has 2 dogs that he takes care of. And wrapping up our team is Blaze Hott, who is a senior, is a varsity swim team member, and enjoys collecting vinyls and also enjoys woodworking. That is our team from NANSEMOND-SUFFOLK Academy. And again, a big welcome to all of our players for being here with us for Battle of the Brains here in round 1. Now, to our category round, where each team will select one 10-question category from today's choices. If a team gets all of its questions correct in the allotted time, they will receive a 20-point bonus. All right, teams, take a look. Here are the categories today from which you may choose. They are Latin American capitals, famous possessives, and begins with E. And we do note that in this round, only the captains can officially answer for the team, but they can confer with their teammates to try to come up with the correct answers within the time frame. By the rules, the high score gets first choice of category. That is our team from NANSEMOND-SUFFOLK Academy. Austin, quickly talk it over with your teammates. Let me know what category you would like to play.
We're going to go with Latin American capitals.
All right, I'll give you a Latin American city. You name the country for which it serves as the capital. The first is Bogota.
Colombia.
Correct. Buenos Aires.
Argentina.
Correct. Belmopan.
Belize.
Correct. Lima.
Peru.
Correct. Santiago.
Chile.
Correct. Georgetown.
Guyana.
Correct. Caracas.
Venezuela.
Correct. Asuncion.
Paraguay.
Correct. Managua.
Nicaragua.
Correct. And finally, Tegucigalpa.
Nicaragua.
And that would be Honduras. All right, good job on that category by Austin. You pulled those out, didn't you? First colonial, it will be either famous possessives or begins with E. Noah, talk it over with your teammates. Let me know what you'd like to play.
I think it begins with B.
Yeah, I don't know. I think
but
begins
what
with
is
E is a safe bet.
All right. Begins with E.
All right, and speak up so everybody can hear your answers. Name the only item in these categories that does begin with the letter E. The first is planets of the solar system.
Earth.
Earth.
Correct. John Steinbeck novels.
No. Pass.
East of Eden. Traditional birthstones.
Emerald.
Emerald.
Correct. Actinides.
European.
Oh yeah, European.
European.
That would be Einsteinium. Nobel Prize categories.
Environmental.
Just guess.
Environmental.
Economics. Former Soviet republics.
Estonia.
Estonia.
Correct. Official languages of the United Nations.
English.
English.
Correct. Geologic epochs.
Earthquake.
Yours. Era's.
Era.
Eocene. Winnie the Pooh characters.
Eeyore.
Correct. And surnames of U.S. presidents.
Eisenhower.
Eisenhower.
And Eisenhower is correct. Good job by both of our teams in the category round. Up next, they'll take on another toss-up round when Battle of the Brains continues.
Battle of the Brains is always available. Find full episodes on YouTube and follow Battle of the Brains on social media.
Welcome back to Battle of the Brains.
And here are the scores following the category round here on Battle of the Brains. Our team from First Colonial High School with 100 points. Our team from NANSEMOND-SUFFOLK Academy with 145 points. And now let's get back to Battle of the Brains and another toss-up round. First, a reminder for our teams, you do lose points for interrupting a question with an incorrect answer, and there's no conferring in the toss-up rounds. Here we go. What chess piece occupies a second-ranked square during a fianchetto, which can only touch one color of a square during a game and can only move? Austin.
Bishop.
Correct. Only moves diagonally. You need your pencil and paper, perhaps, for this one. Subtract 1/5 from 1/3 and simplify. And that would be 2/15. At how many degrees on the centigrade scale does water boil? Liam.
100.
Correct. In geometry, what is the line segment between 2 points on a given curve? Charles.
Secant line.
That is incorrect. First Colonial? Liam?
Average slope.
It's actually called a chord, C-H-O-R-D. This 1979 film starred Lawrence Fishburne, Martin Sheen, Marlon Brando, and Harrison Ford. What was the name of this Francis Ford Coppola film that had Robert Duvall's character say the memorable line, "I love the smell of napalm in the morning"? Liam.
Apocalypse Now.
Correct. What is the first month of the year that has precisely 30 days? Austin.
April.
Correct. In tennis, what's it called when the score is tied 40-40? Colin.
Deuce.
Correct. The country of Croatia borders which sea? Colin.
Adriatic.
Correct. All right, teams, watch the monitors for a video question from the Brainy Bunch. And again, you must wait until the question is asked completely before you buzz in.
What 1965 movie features a story about the Austrian von Trapp family?
Charles.
Sound of Music.
Correct. Stereolithography is a technique used by what fabrication devices, which are often used to build prototypes by adding successive layers of material? Charles.
3D printers.
Correct. Nebuchadnezzar II was the king of Babylon for over 50 years. Spell Nebuchadnezzar. Austin.
Nebuchadnezzar.
That is incorrect. First Colonial? Noah?
Nebuchadnezzar. A-N-E-R.
It's actually Nebuchadnezzar. What animated film franchise has a main character whose name means monster in Yiddish?
Monsters, Inc.
That is incorrect. NANSEMOND-SUFFOLK? That would be Shrek. Name the title of the famous 1642 painting by Rembrandt that depicts the militia moving out, led by Captain Franz Banning Koch. Charles?
The Night Watch.
Correct. Which actor portrayed James Bond in 7 films between Sean Connery and Pierce Brosnan? Charles?
Fleming.
That is incorrect. First Colonial? Noah?
Daniel Craig.
That would be Roger Moore. The protagonist in this novel is expelled from college for taking Mr. Norton, a white trustee, to a seedy bar called the Golden Day. Identify this 1952 two-word title with a nameless, unseen protagonist written by Ralph Ellison. Charles?
The Invisible Man.
We will not accept that, according to the judge. First Colonial? Layla?
Oh,
Layla, go ahead.
Invisible Man.
That is correct. It's not The Invisible Man, it's just Invisible Man. We asked for the two-word title. If you were born on Christmas Day, what is your zodiac sign? Noah?
Capricorn.
Correct. December 22nd through January 19th. And that buzzer means one more toss-up round just ahead and we'll double the point value. Stay tuned to see which team is today's winner here on Battle of the Brains.
Love Battle of the Brains? Ready for your high school team to play next season? Go to battleofthebrains.net to learn more.
Welcome back to Battle of the Brains.
And here are the scores as we head now into the final round. We do have a score adjustment. Our team from First Colonial with 160 points. The judges have given NANSEMOND-SUFFOLK a correct answer in the geometry question for secant, so their score has been adjusted to 205 points at this point in the game. Now for the final toss-up round, a point score for a correct answer is doubled. So is a penalty for an incorrect answer given before I finish the question. There's no deduction for an incorrect answer to a completed question. All right, teams, good luck. This is our final toss-up round. Of amperage, resistance, and voltage, which will cause a fuse to blow? Colin?
Amps.
That's correct. Thalia, Calliope, and Cleo are part of which artistic group from mythology? Charles?
The Muses.
Correct. Songwriter and guitarist Phineas is the brother of what Birds of a Feather singer? Charles?
Billie Eilish.
Correct. How many pins are in the 4th row of a 10-pin bowling triangle? Colin?
4.
Correct. It has a mass slightly larger than a proton. Name this subatomic. Austin?
Neutron.
That is correct. It has no electrical charge. Martin Luther King Jr. defended forms of nonviolent protest such as sit-ins in a famous letter he wrote from jail. Austin?
Letter from a Birmingham jail.
That is correct. From Birmingham. We're asking the city. You may need your pencil and paper for this one. What is 2½ squared? Catherine?
25/4.
That is incorrect. First Colonial? Colin?
6.75.
That is incorrect. It would be either 6.25 or 6¼ What is the name of the NBA team based in New Orleans that plays? Noah?
The Pelicans.
Correct, the Pelicans. Which river runs through the city of Fredericksburg, Virginia? Austin?
James River.
That is incorrect. First Colonial? Colin?
Rappahannock.
That is correct. What is the main ingredient in guacamole? Noah?
Avocado.
Correct. Who was the U.S. president during the era of good feeling? Austin?
James Madison.
That is incorrect. First Colonial? Colin?
Jimmy Carter.
It was actually James Monroe. Which Shakespearean work is often subtitled The Moor of Venice? Noah?
The Merchant of Venice.
That is incorrect. Austin?
Romeo and Juliet.
That would be Othello. Name the special case of the law of cosines holding that the sum of the squares of a right triangle's sides equals the square of its hypotenuse. Catherine.
Pythagorean theorem.
The Pythagorean theorem is correct. Which word beginning with the letter M is used to designate the king or queen in a parliamentary system? Colin.
Monarch.
That is correct. Which New England state capital was so named by Roger Williams because he believed God had guided him there? Charles.
Providence.
Providence is correct. James Madison was the first president to use this technique. What is the term that a bill passed by Congress does not become law when the president, Colin?
Veto.
I need you to be more specific.
Presidential veto.
That is incorrect. I'll finish for NANSEMOND-SUFFOLK. Does not become law when the president does nothing after 10 days, excluding Sundays, when Congress is not in session. NANSEMOND-SUFFOLK? Austin?
Filibuster.
It's called a pocket veto. Identify the most abundant marine sedimentary rock. It's found in layers, often, Liam.
Shale.
That is correct, often with sandstone or limestone. His ex-wife starred in Naked Gun movies. His daughter was once married to Michael Jackson. Who is the king who has most definitely left the building? Colin.
Elvis Presley.
Correct, king of rock and roll. Cuneiform, one of the earliest forms of writing, developed in the Middle East in Mesopotamia in the latter half of the 4th millennium BC. The word is named after a Roman term meaning what? Catherine.
Phoenician.
Repeat for me.
Phoenician.
That is incorrect. First Colonial. Colin.
Sound.
It means wedge-shaped. The nursery rhyme claims that little girls are made of sugar and spice and everything nice, while what 3 things are little boys made of? That would be snakes and snails and puppy dog tails. And that buzzer is the end of our game. While our judges double-check the final score, here's a reminder of how to stay connected with us here at Battle of the Brains.
Stay up to date on Battle of the Brains. Follow along as your favorite teams advance this season. Visit battleofthebrains.net to learn more and follow the show on social at Battle of the Brains. Join us next week on Battle of the Brains as we welcome students from Mills Godwin playing against Prince George High School.
Now, here's the final score for today's match, determining which of our teams will continue on to round 2 in this season's competition. Ending the match with a final score of 300 points, our team from First Colonial High School. Great job today by Liam, Layla, Noah, and Colin. And congratulations to our team from NANSEMOND-SUFFOLK Academy, ending the match with 345 points. Great job by Blaze, Charles, Austin, and Catherine, and we will see you in round 2. I'm Cheryl Miller. Thank you for watching and playing along here on Battle of the Brains, and we'll see you back here next week. Great match, teams.
Game over. Thank you for watching Battle of the Brains. Presented by Invest 529. Goodbye.